In this chapter, we're going to take a look at all the exercises for the outside edge. We work the outside edge in ice hockey by crossing over. Players should be able to cross over and stand there and be comfortable on their outside edge. And if they can, they should be able to squat all the way down and back up and cross over the other way on the outside edge, hold it, knee bend and squat down and back up. They can do sets of squats and they can walk. Players just standing there, nice and easy, stepping over their foot every step. We're walking. Now we're walking down the ice with this crossover step. The key is to point the toe of the skate in. To point the toe of the skate in and step over every step. Nice and easy, we're simply walking down the ice, toe in. This next technique we call walk, jog, run. We're going to walk to the blue line. At the blue line we're going to jog, and then at the red line we're going to run all the way down the ice. So it looks like this. We're crossing over nice and easy. We're walking. At the blue line, we're hopping, we're jogging. And then at the red line, run fast as you can. This time we're going down the ice running. And what we do is we point the toes of our skates in and we step over the foot every time. We're stepping over, we're trying to push straight backwards. So the toes are pointed in, and we're stepping over, and we're pushing back, 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 straight behind. It looks like this down the ice. Our next technique in the progression is to lift the outside skate up and over the inside knee. Would look like this. Now we're going to work on this crossover with a strong push under. We're going to snap through with the back leg, and we're going to gain speed down the ice. It's going to look like this. Our next exercise is to cross over and coast around for a half circle. This is the way that most hockey players have worked on their outside edge. And it really comes from figure skating. It's a figure skating drill because we don't coast on the outside edge, we move fast on the outside edge. But it's a good drill to do for balance. So we'll show it to you here. It looks like this. Another way to work on this outside edge heel push is to do it in a circle instead of a straight line. It would look like this. Our next technique is the outside edge heel push in a half circle, and will look like this. Now we're going to show how a coach can manipulate a player's foot so they can learn how to do this outside edge heel push. Would look like this. Coach gets in here on their knees, grabs onto the player's skate, and moves the skate in a half circle pattern. So that eventually the player can learn how to do this by themselves, digging in with the heel of the skate, making this half circle heel push. Another way to work on this outside edge drill is to do it through a series of cones. It would look like this. If you notice the progression of exercises we've been going through in this DVD series, going on the inside edge, we went from a circle to a half circle to a straight line. When we get to the outside edge, we do just the opposite. We go from a straight line to a half circle to a full circle. So now we're going down the ice on this outside edge and making a full circle. Looks like this. This next exercise is to make a figure 8 over the top of the stick on the outside edge. There's two ways to do this. One is with a crossover and one is without a crossover. The first one we're going to do here without a crossover, and this is a figure skating drill. Looks like this. The second way to work on this outside edge figure 8 is with a crossover, and this is more hockey specific. It would look like this. Now we're going to take a look at our outside edge plyometric jumping in place. Would look like this. Now we're going to do this outside edge jumping, moving down the ice. There's two ways we can do this. We can do little bunny hops. We're just going small distance side to side, or we can try to jump real far, as wide as we can go. Would look like this. The last exercise in this chapter is to combine the inside and the outside edge in a figure 8. Would look like this.